What's up, everybody? Rodimus2099, and people are mad on the internet, aren't they always? This was news that happened a while ago. Kind of wanted to come in when it kind of died down. That way it didn't seem like I was just trying to make views off of a subject, even though I probably still will. So, they just announced, good old DC announced that Tim Drake, is bisexual, and as a bisexual person myself, I think it's kind of great that we get a pretty well-known character. I mean, most people in comics know who Tim Drake is. Um, Getting to be bisexual, and I really don't have a problem with it. Um, I think that we should definitely have more characters who start out as bisexual and, then become popular. I'm not always a big fan of changing things in continuity, but it always kind of made sense with Tim. As it is, Nightwing always felt very straight because, him and all the jokes that they've made about him in Starfire over the past century of fucking comics always kind of felt like he was a straight one, and it kind of felt like, we have a female Robin. I think we should have one who is of some LGBTQ. And I think it was smart for them to make him bisexual, because as it is, as a bisexual person myself, I did not come out until recently. And when I did come out, I, of course, did not disregard any of my past relationships. Those were actual genuine connections that I had with people, and I still have those connections with people. So if I was dating a girl and I said I was straight, but then I realized halfway into it I'm bisexual, I would call myself bisexual, but I'd still date that person. And I think that's how most bisexual people are. I think that if you did have a genuine connection with someone, that does mean that you are still some way in love with them. And so I always kind of found myself, I kind of, when this news broke, I was like, sweet, maybe we'll see him hook up with a dude. Because it always felt like he always had really big relationships. And all those people saying, hey, doesn't this discredit his old relationships? No, not really. There is no I've tried to find it, but no bisexual law that says if you're bisexual now, you can't love somebody that you used to love. So I always kind of thought that was kind of a stupid little disagreement. Like, character I like isn't who they said they are now, and it does kind of feel like DC is changing things, and I haven't read the story. I haven't read the comic of yet. I don't know. I've just been a little busy, so I don't know how that fits into the grand scope of things. I think we won't until a couple issues. Maybe it's gonna serve some importance. Maybe a person he knows comes back and wow, they had a relationship and it's a dude. We could see this kind of evolve into something more meaningful. So I just kind of think that's a stupid thing that people are feeling. And I don't think it's a stupid kind of I guess how you'd say like a stupid thing that DC did just for attention. I definitely think this does fit in line. After all, Teen Titans are teens, and there's a lot more LGBTQ teens than there ever have been in history. So why not have a character who represents them in some shape or form? And so I definitely think that is a good thing that they've done. And as it is, I kind of think that Tim Drake is the Robin that I'm glad that it seems like DC is kind of experimenting with. With, Jason Todd, they kind of feel strucken down, like he has to have this story, and the Joker has to kill him, with the whole Batman the Animated Series one, of course, being just the normal continuity. I did not like that. I wanted to see something else. Um, but I kind of feel like Tim Drake is their experimental one, especially with Titans casting him as I believe, a black actor. I'm not sure. I have not watched Titans, and I probably won't. Um, I'll probably talk about that in another video. Truthfully, I think that, if you're an adult comic book fan and kind of upset about this, grow the fuck up. If you're a younger one, grow the fuck up. It's not that big of a deal. When I read this news, like literally I saw the headline and I just went, cool. You know, I wasn't partying. I wasn't throwing a hissy fit. As it is, I think characters can evolve, and I think that kind of shows good storytelling. So taking a character who I always kind of thought, needed something else to make him not just Dick Grayson 2.0 is kind of that's happening. So yeah, that's my whole opinion on the situation. If you disagree with me, I don't care. You don't need to leave me comments. And at the end of the day, I think that there's bigger things to care about, bigger things to put our voice into than frickin' DC announcing. that Tim Drake Robin is bisexual. I think that there's a lot more pressing matters that we need to attend to instead of caring about this. But I do think that it is a win for the LGBTQ community. Robin is a huge character. He's in several teams, in several TV shows, several forms of media. So I think he is a win on our side. But at the end of the day, he is still the same character. He will still have the same stories. But let's just make his stories more accessible to other people of other descents and of other sexualities. At the end of the day, comics, like Stan Lee once said, I know this is DC, but Stan Lee once said, comics are a mirror to the universe and to your world. That is your brother, that is your sister, and you probably know a bisexual person, so why not let Robin be a cartoon bisexual person? So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. I do want to say to all those video nerds, I'm sorry for not making a good video today. I mean, in terms of editing or anything. I just was kind of pressed for time, so I did this pretty quick. And hey, it looks okay. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you.